Hey folks, so in this video I want to discuss the Bootstrap slider on the home page of the Roots template. So there's a few things you can do. You can add slides, you can remove slides, and you can obviously change the information within the slide. So let's take a look at how to do this. If we pop into Expression Web, open up your library, sliders, and your Bootstrap slider page. Now this is where we're going to flip from design to code, so I can sort of explain a little bit better. Each slide is wrapped in a slide comment tag, if you wish. It's top and bottom, so it starts right here, ends down here. If you want to remove a slide, so if we want to go down to 2 slides, I just scroll down to the very bottom of the page here. I would find out where the slide starts and ends, and then I would just delete the entire piece. Now the opposite goes for adding slides. You just simply copy the last slide in the page, copy, and then down here we just paste it just like so. So the part that you would need to change for the actual image itself, let's just go to the first slide and I will explain where these images come in at, because there's a lot of information in here, a lot of graphics being used, but those are used to build up the foundation for the slider. The actual images that you see comes right here. It's right under the slide. We go down 2 lines, there's 2 images, and the images that we use, and it's very hard to tell in this demonstration, but we have the same image, one sitting on top of the other, and then we use some CSS effects to give that image a bit of a brightness, a bit of an overlay effect. So you can play around with this if you want, but to change your images for your slides, it's right here. And what I recommend is you just put your replacement images in the images folder. There's the full screen slider one right there. And just whatever you name your replacement image, put it here and change it here. The size of the image is 1920 by 1024. And it does shrink down to fit, but any image of a 16 by 9 ratio will work. So 1600 by 900. That sort of a thing. I think 1680 by 960. Anyways, you're safe to go with anything in a 16 by 9 ratio. I use 1920 by 1080, so it can squeeze down and squeeze up with lots of room to spare. And of course, the titles and all that, you can actually, once you've changed your images, you can then flip over to the design. And there's your title, and there's your description, and there's your button text right there. Then you just scoot down to the next piece, past all of this stuff, and then there's your next. So basically, wherever you see the text, that's where you can go and change it, and you have to scroll